Good evening, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of the Class A District Final live at Lincoln East High School. It's the Norfolk Panthers and the Spartans of Lincoln East. A trip to state on the line for both of these teams tonight. The stakes could not be higher. It is win or go home for both of these teams this evening. Hello, everyone. Alongside Lou Siefker, I'm Eric McKay. So glad you could join us live for this one on NCN 35 and online at newschannelnebraska.com. And Lou, the last time these two teams met on this floor, Norfolk shocked Lincoln East in overtime. You know the Spartans are looking for revenge tonight, especially given how high the stakes are this evening.
Well, yeah, they don't get any higher. You win this game, you go to state, and as you mentioned, neither team really in position for a wild card, so you have to win this ball game. Now, East had a lead late in that game and really thought they were going to win it. Norfolk managed to come back, tie the game, send it into overtime, and then dominated overtime. I guarantee you the Spartans are looking for payback here tonight.
These are two teams that on paper look incredibly evenly matched. It certainly played out that way here on this floor a couple of weeks ago. But one thing about that Norfolk win that was so remarkable, Lou, they were able to win the game with their star player, Logan Strom, in single digits. That is not something they've been able to do often this year.
Well, three guys in double figures. One of them was not Logan Strom. That usually means disaster, but that shows that the Panthers can win games, and they can win games with other guys stepping up. I think they're going to have to do that tonight. Certainly they want Strom to have a better game beyond the floor a lot longer than he was the first time around. But I think guys like Hagedorn and McCallum and certainly Villapando have to make shots from the perimeter especially. They have to step up and score some points and try to get it in situations where Strom's one-on-one against the East defenders. If East is able to surround Strom and Norfolk doesn't make shots from the field, it's going to be a long night.
East's front line can hang with Norfolk in terms of size. With Reimers and Jansen down low, you've got 6'6" and 6'5". Two of their best players are also two of their tallest, and that makes them a matchup problem for Logan Strom. And we saw Papillion La Vista South. Obviously, they were able to hang with Norfolk and trim that lead short because they were able to get inside and force Logan Strom into foul trouble. That's what Lincoln East did against them. It didn't work, but you know that's the strategy. That's kind of been the book on beating Norfolk this year, is get Strom in trouble and try to make other guys beat you. And I think you're right, Lou. This is going to come down to guard play this evening, and the play of Norfolk's guards could decide whether or not they win or lose this game.
Yeah, they're going to have to find ways to score, not only make shots from the field, but I think guys, especially like McCallum, the dribble drive is going to be important. They need to find ways to score, take some of the pressure off Strom, and then again, when you're making shots from the perimeter, that's going to force East out on you, and it's going to make them not be able to surround Logan Strom the entire night. And if you go one-on-one with Logan Strom, that's a problem for East. That's what Norfolk wants. We'll see if they're able to get that done here this evening.
Something that was uncharacteristic of Norfolk in the PLV South game, turnovers and double-digit turnovers. Obviously taking care of the ball is paramount, but we hadn't seen them turn the ball over that much in a game in quite a while. I imagine that may have been the number one thing they worked on leading up to this game.
Well, 16 turnovers tonight means you're staying home. They've got to take care of the basketball. Can't allow East extra chance opportunities, and certainly take your own offense away when you turn the basketball over. Don't give yourself a chance to score. Again, 16 turnovers tonight, it means a very bad game. You've got to take care of the basketball against a very good Lincoln East ball club.
There were 4 games in Class A last night. Half the field has been set. 3 games tonight. In addition to this one, Omaha Central taking on Omaha Northwest, and Fremont taking on Lincoln Southeast. Lou, it seems set up to where you might see a couple of upsets tonight. Class A has been very strange this year, and we certainly saw in the sub-district round some upsets. I wouldn't be shocked at all if a couple of road teams won this evening.
Yeah, it certainly wouldn't be that big of a surprise. I think, Lincoln Southeast is one of those teams that could come up and step up and beat you.
Yep.
Norfolk's already proven they can win on this court, so you never know. And as good as I think Omaha Central is, they better show up and play very well tonight, too. There's no gimmies in Class A. You got to play well and play well every single night.
We'll take a look at the starting lineups, get you set for all the action coming up. You're watching High School Hoops live on News Channel Nebraska.
Hi, my name is Travis Larson. I am number 5 junior, and I play guard.
My name is Brandon Villapando. I'm a senior. I'm number 10, and I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Lane McCallum. I'm a junior, number 15. I'm a guard.
Hi, I'm Matt Hagedorn. I'm a sophomore, number 23. I play forward.
I'm Logan Strom. I'm a junior. I'm number 32, and I play post.
And let's take a look at the Lincoln East starters for this evening. Head coached by Jeff Campbell, assisted by Matt Renholt, Mike Fox, Jim Ebke, and Greg Welch. Number 0 is Nate Netz, a 5'10 senior guard, 6.5 points, 2.8 rebounds per game. Number 3, Pete Ackerman, the 6'1 junior forward, averages 11 points, 3.5 rebounds per game. Number 20, the 5'11 junior guard is Hunter McPhail, 7.4 points, but 4.7 assists per game. He is their main distributor. Then the big guys, number 25, 6'6 senior forward, that's Clay Reimers, averages 12.4 points, 8.4 rebounds per game. And number 32, the 6'5 sophomore, Jordan Jansen, at 11 points, 4.1 rebounds per game. Did want to make one correction. I said it's win or go home for both teams regardless. That's not actually true. There is one scenario where both of these teams could make state. If Fremont, Norfolk, and Omaha Northwest all win this evening, Norfolk would be in as the 7th seed, Lincoln East would be in as the 6th seed. Other than that scenario, the loser goes home tonight. There's no way Norfolk can get in while losing. They have to win. Lincoln East would need that one very specific scenario. Actually, if you head and follow News Channel Nebraska on Twitter, we actually retweeted, courtesy of our pals at NE Prep Scores. They did the math and looked at every possible scenario that could happen tonight and did the math on what that would mean for the PowerPoints in Class A. So you can check that out on Twitter, kind of follow along. We'll keep you abreast of the other games going on in Class A this evening as well. But Lou, this is a time of year, and I think when you look at the different scenarios, they are markedly different based on what happens tonight. And I think that goes to show you that outside of Omaha South and Creighton Prep, everything else is essentially a coin flip from 3 to about 12. Omaha South and Creighton Prep, the way they've played this year, has kind of belied the fact that Class A has been very deep, and there's been a lot of parity in the highest level of high school basketball this year.
Well, yeah, that's absolutely true. Every one of these scenarios, basically South is 1 and Creighton Prep 2. But you're right, beyond that, it's a crapshoot, and I'm not certain there aren't teams clear down at the bottom of that list that couldn't make a run when they get to state, including Norfolk and Lincoln East. So right now for Norfolk, you just got to worry about getting in. For them, it's winning this ball game, and that's really all that they have to worry themselves about. And I'm sure, I'm sure Lincoln East, they have to play this game the same way. You don't want to back your way into the state tournament. You want to win the district here at home and then go into state feeling really good about yourself.
Norfolk will be in the road maroon tonight. Lincoln East in the home white, trimmed in blue and silver. It's interesting how they set up the Lincoln East gym. There's basically the center line is a line of delineation, and everyone to one side is a Norfolk fan, students on one side, a general public on the other, and then the other side is the Lincoln East people. It's almost like there's a Mason-Dixon line right through the center of the court, and on one side you're Norfolk, and on the other side you're Lincoln East. It should make for quite the dynamic. We've done state championship games here before. This gym gets very loud.
Yeah, it's a great atmosphere for basketball. Should be a great game, district championship game. What more could you ask for?
Opening tip controlled by Lincoln East. Now they're going to re-jump it.
Eric, I think it's critical for Norfolk to get off to a good start here tonight on the road. The one thing you don't want to do is spend a lot of time trying to chase Lincoln East and catch up. You want to get off to a good start, make East be the team that expends that energy to try to come back and catch you.
Norfolk coming in ranked 6th in the state, Lincoln East ranked 5th. And the opening tip, once again, controlled by Lincoln East, and we're finally underway. So glad you could join us here on News Channel Nebraska and online at newschannelnebraska.com. Man-to-man look defensively for the Panthers. East looking inside, it's not there. Instead up top off a screen, the drive, and good. Through contact, Nate Netz strikes first on the dribble drive, and the Spartans are up early.
Deceptively quick first move there by Netz. Got past the defense, gets an easy lay-in.
Now McCallum to Villapando, who's been very good of late, playing his best basketball this time of year. Had 17 and 8 in the win against Papillion La Vista. Now it's McCallum the drive. Hagedorn wants 3. Off the mark and nets with a rebound. Back the other way come the Spartans. This is McPhail. Looking down low, they go to Reimers, in on Hagedorn and good. 4-0 Spartans. Good post move there by Clay Reimers.
The Spartans 2 possessions, 2 lay-ins. Norfolk with a 3-pointer just a moment ago. I think you need to look inside here to the big fella.
That's what they do. He dishes out. They rotate up top, back down low, swatted away and stolen. Good read there, then lost again. Strom's got it, up top to Larson in the lane, missed it. A lot of contact, no call. Reimers with a rebound. Now back ahead, East in transition. Villapando gets back. It doesn't matter, and East is up 6-0.
Well, certainly not the start the Panthers wanted. You fall down very quickly, barely a minute and a half into the first half. You're down 6.
McCallum will back it out, reset the offense. Strom sets the screen. It's Larson off of McCallum's screen. Strom wants to drive. Offensive foul. Strom extended the arm. He's got to be careful. Foul trouble's what cost him the last time these two teams played. And remember, he had to sit most of the Papillion La Vista game, just 7 points and 1 rebound.
Yeah, that arm extension is what got him there. A bit of a flop, in my opinion, by Jansen, but that's smart basketball. You make the officials make the call, but that arm extension by Strom is really what drew it.
Panthers with a little bit of pressure. Lincoln East will bring it up. Down low, Reimers doubled, leans in, too strong. Offensive rebound to the cutter, off the mark. And a foul on the rebound, that's Strom, that's 2. Logan Strom's gonna have to sit. No, that one's on Hagedorn. They get Hagedorn for the foul. So Hagedorn called for his second, but again, a couple of offensive rebounds there. And now the Spartans shooting.
2-3 instead of 3-2, but either way, you got a Panthers starter with a couple quick fouls.
Reimers makes the first free throw. He's a 70% free throw shooter on the year. And Lincoln East on a 7-0 run to start the game. Make it 8-0.
Panthers just need to get a hoop here at this point. Work your offense, try to get something inside. But you got to score here. You're down 8. This one could get away from you very, very quickly.
Hagedorn on the wing. Up top to Larson. Villapando with a crossover in the lane, leaves it for Strom, stolen away. Villapando gets it back, lays it up and in. Good heady play there by Villapando to get the Panthers on the board. But Lincoln East cherry-picked and missed it. And Larson able to get the rebound. Now back the other way come the Panthers. Hagedorn to Villapando, he'll drive. Floater, got it. Panthers back within 4.
Villapando had a big game the first time these two teams played. I believe he had 15 points, but one of the guys in double figures and one of the leaders that helped this Norfolk team come back and beat East in the overtime.
He's the senior, doesn't want this to be his last game. Now the drive, dish left side Metz. Up top to McPhail. Tipped out of bounds, it'll stay with the Spartans.